Welcome back. In your morning medical news, a deadly listeria outbreak tied to frozen supplemental shakes has killed 11 people and sickened dozens across 21 states, including Minnesota. The FDA this morning says the affected products, here they are, sold under Sysco Imperial and Lions Ready Care brands, were distributed to hospitals and care facilities. While the products have been recalled, the CDC says the outbreak traces back to 2018 and symptoms can appear days or weeks after exposure. Severe and even deadly flu cases are surging across the country in what's shaping up to be the worst flu season in 7 years. We're just halfway through flu season, but already 19,000 people have died from influenza. The CDC says more than 430,000 have been hospitalized. And some good news for patients who rely on Wegovy and Ozempic. The FDA says the nationwide shortage is now over. Drug maker Novo Nordisk reports it's now meeting or exceeding demand for both medications. The shortage had lasted since 2022, forcing many to turn to compounded versions. While those alternatives may soon be banned, the FDA says it won't take action against compounding pharmacies for at least 2 months. February is American Heart Month, and a new survey shows many Americans are unaware of some of the biggest risk factors for heart disease. Michael George shows us how we can all improve our heart health.
A few months ago, 56-year-old Pamela Kays started to feel sick at work. She was sweating, her jaw clenched, and her chest felt tight. As a nurse, she recognized what was happening and told her coworkers.
And so I said, ladies, I'm having a heart attack. And they said, really? I said, oh, yes.
Kays, who has a family history of heart disease, passed out during an EKG.
I was pulseless 3 times. I got compressions. I got defibrillated.
A new Cleveland Clinic survey shows many Americans aren't aware of some risk factors that impact heart health. 40% didn't know using tobacco harms the heart. 62% didn't know air pollution does too. And 90% weren't aware certain supplements and vitamins can affect the heart.
Many of us think about vitamins or supplements over the counter as natural, and some may even consider them preferable alternatives to prescription medications. But research doesn't back that up.
Dr. Ashish Saraju of the Cleveland Clinic says another little-known risk factor is sleep deprivation.
It has this cascading effect on the rest of your lifestyle. It can affect dietary patterns. It can affect exercise patterns. It can be a sign of undiagnosed sleep apnea.
Kays says women need to be just as aware of heart attack warning signs as men.
Women tend to get more subtle signs, like they might feel like they just have the flu. Sometimes people are nauseated and they're just very tired feeling, and they know something's not quite right.
She's grateful she caught the signs in time. She's now recovering and back at work.
The survey also shows many Americans skip taking their prescribed heart medications, which doctors say can be very dangerous.